what did you make? When did you first? Presumably, you just first saw what Diane Abbott had to say after the Observer published her letter. What did you make of the letter when you saw it?
I was extremely both surprised that she would write that what she said in a public letter, um, but also unsurprised as well because I think the attitudes that she expressed in that letter stem from a very particular kind of pseudo progressive viewpoint, which views racism only in terms of skin color and doesn't accommodate anti-Semitism or prejudice against Irish and traveller communities.
And you, as a black man, how did you
Mm,
feel about her sort of trying to create almost this sort of hierarchy? We see this often from
mm,
certain sections of the left, a sort of hierarchy of racism or of
mm,
prejudice.
mm. Yeah, I found it very unfortunate, uh, especially because Diane Abbott is somebody who herself has experienced a lot of racism, and I think that should make her even more sensitive to the pain and the trauma caused by racism. And I think that um, with that being said, racism isn't a singular thing; it's multidimensional. And I was just struck that she would express it so publicly because I think one striking thing about this is it's a public letter sent to a national newspaper. It's not a throwaway Facebook comment or a rash tweet. She must have thought about it before sending it, which makes it all the more surprising, and which also makes the her apology for it all the more strange as well.
And what did you make of her explanation? The errors arose in an initial draft being sent, as if this was okay to put down in draft form, but she'd have
Hmm,
toned it down later. I mean, that struck me
hmm.
as a slightly strange explanation.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense at all to me. Doesn't make sense at all to me. Um, I think the more likely reason why she made that very swift apology is because she was basically pressured into it. I think she was genuinely expressing her deeply held views, and again, it's the fact that it's a public letter. It's not a sort of instantaneous rash thing to do. You need to think about it before you send it out. So I just find her apology for it's completely confusing.